fans from wherever you are, the world, the UK, wherever. We love you all. Welcome again to MPJ, Musical People and Journeys Rock Album Review Show, episode 11 of our March reviews for albums released in February and before. Welcome to my panel, to Trish, to Lauren, and to Chris.
Hello.
Shout out, obviously, for Simon and Will. Simon becoming a new dad. It's whatever it is, Rupert. We've said his name 5 times. Well, we've said it 4 times already now. We're on episode 11. We started on episode 9. Our announcement. No, I'm joking. Congratulations to them for becoming a dad. Right, okie dokie. Today's offering Lacuna Coil and their album Sleepless Empire. Did it put us to sleep, or did it raise us to an empire of glory within the rock world? Let's start with our queen of rock within our little MPJ empire, young Trish. Lacuna Coil. Tell us your thoughts.
To quote the words of a certain fellow MPJ reviewer, when an album is loud and I'm being growled, screamed at, this makes me happy. Sleepless Empire. Yep, correct. Sleepless Empire by Lacuna Coil does just this for me. It's making my ears very happy. I had tickets to see them in Bournemouth last year, but unfortunately I was unwell, so was unable to go, which I was gutted about. And now they're touring again soon, and I've got my ticket to see them in November. But I digress. I need to talk about the album. The balance of harmonised vocals with a screamo, deep growl is cleverly placed in each song, so not overpowering or taking away from the lyrics, so you can hear what is being sung. The guitar riff on In Nomine Patri, In the Name of the Father, is awesome, and for me is my favourite track on the album. Who doesn't love a bit of Latin thrown into an album for good measure? I love the collabs with Randy from Lamb of God and Ash from New Year's Day. One thing is that you will not go to sleep listening to this album, and for all the right reasons, be sleepless. This is an empire I support 100%.
Lauren, did this album coil its way into your heart after your sojourn with Architects?
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where I think if this album had been placed somewhere different in the running of my playlist, I may have liked it a lot more, but coming off the back of Architects and all that sort of thing, it did okay. I found it haunting, but it was a bit growly in places for my taste. The female vocals I really enjoyed. In Nomine Patris, that I really liked that song. That it was one of the few things where I was like, oh, okay, I can put up with this and enjoy it, because the layering of the music just, it tickled my brain. It did something where I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was really cool. So yeah, that song gave it a bit of an edge to the album. But overall, it's just...
Sorry. Right, okay. Slightly confused here. Not that I ever critiqued the critique, but the growler was a bit too much for my taste, and also you came off the back of the Architects album. Which would have been like 4 sugars in terms of the word growlo in your taste buds. So how did that not
Screamo, Nigel, Screamo.
But there was a lot of growlo in Architects as well. How does
everything
that compare? How does that not compare? They put a shift in. Fair play. Well, shift away, my friends. I'm now going to shift away to young Chris. Chris, I shall coil you, or coil us with your delightful tones with Lacuna.
Oh, bless you. So I have been aware of Lacuna Coil for quite some time, but apparently mostly from their covers. So they do a cracking version of Losing My Religion and a couple of other songs. I really like them. But I was looking forward to listening to this album, and that's unfortunate, really, because as we were kind of saying with Architects, there is growler in Architects, there is screamo in Architects, and there is a decent enough balance there for me to give it a decent score. I do not believe there is a balance with Lacuna Coil. for this album at least, there is too much growler. It's all over the place, and it really kind of dragged things away from me listening to the music. I like the clean vocals. I like the heavy drums. I like the melodic instruments. I like almost everything else. But the growler being almost everywhere as well drags it all down. And I mean, The Siege, I think for me, was the best song on the album as far as I'm concerned. And that's mostly because the clean lyrics were right over the top of the growler, and that meant that it kind of compared off each other, and I really liked that. That's the only song that I think I could actually call out as being a highlight to this album, and it just wasn't for me at all, I'm afraid.
Yeah, me neither. No surprise there. Absolutely couldn't stand the bloody thing, really. Right?
You're shocking nobody, Nudge.
I mean, it just wasn't, again, my cup of tea. I mean, there was slightly more clean vocals across the album than, say, Architects, and the lady's voice, whose name I don't know, was good. Siege was a good song. There was a bit less in there, but again, Growler permutated it. I just can't stand it, really. I just don't enjoy it. It just doesn't resonate with me. I can't get into the lyrics, though I suspect for my personal taste, Lacuna was slightly more atmospheric in its delivery, which I kind of liked, but no, not my cup of tea at all. But I have to go down this journey. I have to go down these rabbit holes because there are people here who love this sort of thing, William and Simon included, who absolutely adore this album. Absolutely. It's a shame they're not here to externate his virtues, but they have to go off to Newcastle and give birth to children, or their wives anyway. I mean, unforgivable really, but there we go. If they score more than 4 or more, they will get into our Hall of Fame. Trish.
I gave it a 5.
5. As did William and Simon, both give this album a 5. So triple 5s. Lauren.
I gave it a 3.
A 3! Okay, now, I give this a 1.5. Slightly better than Architect. If Chris Cully gives this album a 2 or more, they will get into our Hall of Fame. They will crawl in to our Hall of Fame. Chris, give us your score. Will Lacuna Coil and Sleepless Empire get into our Hall of Fame? What did you score this album?
I gave this a 2.
A 2! Congratulations to Lacuna Coil!
I gave them just what they needed.
Just what they needed. It's a total difference between today and yesterday, where albums failed to get in by half a point. It got to 20, score of average of 4. Congratulations to Lacuna Coil and Sleepless Empire. Welcome to the MPJ Hall of Fame and a possible way into our Album of the Year show. You might get a wild card if your score isn't in the top 10. Anyway, thank you very much. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you hate the Growler? Do you love the Growler? What do you think of Lacuna Coil? Please leave your comment below. And hey, check out all our other stuff. And hit the like and subscribe button for lots of interviews and all sorts of reviews as well. It's all very exciting stuff anyway. Goodbye. Keep rocking. Thank you to my panel. And bye for now. Keep rocking.
Bye.
Bye.